Well, you can't complain, you're wrong there.
Yeah.
Amen. So verse 12. So I got a girdle, verse 2, according to the word of the Lord, and put it on my loins. And the word of the Lord came to me the second time, saying, God is speaking in repeatables always to his mouthpiece. He's giving him step by step instruction. He just didn't tell him the whole thing at once. You notice that?
Yeah.
There must have been a gap of time between he first told him and told him to go and get a linen girdle or waistcloth and put it on, and don't put it in water. And then, so after he did that, there must have been a period of time, because it says he came to me a second time. He didn't just tell him one whole sentence, did he? And the word of the Lord came to me and said, the girdle or waistcloth that you have got, which is on your waist or your loins, I want you to arise, go to the river Euphrates, hide it there in the cleft of the rocks. Now, this is very specific. The Lord is very deliberate. You'll see this later. Don't wet it in the water, like you said, right? But hide it in the cleft of the rocks by the water. Verse 5. So I went and hid it by Euphrates, as the Lord commanded me. And it came to pass after many days that the Lord said unto me, arise, go to the river Euphrates, and take the waistcloth from there where I commanded you to hide it. Then I went to the river, and I dug it out, and I took the waistcloth from the place where I had hid it. And behold, the waistcloth was marred or spoiled, and it was not good for anything. Now, he didn't put it in, don't put it in the water. All the water's going to do is wash it.
Yeah.
But if you put it near the water where it's wet and damp, it's going to mildew and spoil. So the Lord used this symbol to deliberately mildew and spoil the waistcloth, that it wasn't profitable for nothing. Listen to the analogy the Lord makes. Verse 8. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, thus saith the Lord, after this manner will I spoil the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem. Now he's transferred the symbolism from the girdle or the waist. He says, because of their great pride, I've caused them to spoil. They're profitable for nothing. Let me tell you something. The Lord really is not that crazy about pride. And we're going to see that in a moment. The Lord, because when you're prideful, what you're saying is that everything that may have happened that seems good and profitable to me, I did mess up. Yeah. The Lord had nothing or very little, if anything, to do with it. So listen to this. Verse 10. He said, this evil people. Now he's making a comparison. He's saying, if you're prideful, even though you're his children and he loves you, he considers you evil. That's pretty strong, isn't it? Doesn't he say something about, pride goeth before the fall, and a haughty spirit before destruction? You know, a lot of haughty people in the world today. So they think that their money, you didn't have to have a lot of money, you can just have a little money. And people get haughty, don't they? You better not make $100,000 a year or more than that. Oh man, my mother used to call it, you let a person get 15 cents over the clock back. They go crazy. I know personal friends of mine that are no longer here that they start making $150,000 a year, just went nuts. Wouldn't accept the Lord. Would not accept the Lord. When they were in misery and pain, can't accept it. Something might happen when they start cutting their checks again. Then, what if I make